This is a few weeks after, obviously, our rivals, Philadelphia Eagles, got a Super Bowl. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want to talk about that. It's whatever. Like I've said in the past, I have no disrespect for the Eagles. I feel like they have made the moves, okay, and they have put in the work to get to where they're at right now, okay, and that's all I can really say about that, okay. That's all I'm gonna say about that. People want to talk about all this other stuff. I'm gonna leave that to another video. This video, okay, I'm gonna be talking about specifically what we need going into next season, because obviously there's a lot of question marks with just how we're gonna respond, because obviously usually we're top of the division and usually we're running stuff in that division, and as we can see, we're not really doing that no more, okay. We have a new boss in town. We have a rookie that's just made the conference finals in his first year. So obviously our division isn't a cakewalk anymore, okay, and we don't know what's gonna happen with the Giants. They could pop off depending on who they get and what they do. We don't know. They have a solid team over there too. So obviously our division is stacked, and we gotta start making moves. So this year is extremely important. And off the bat, I'ma just bring up, we need a running back. Like, it's clear as day. So if Ashton GNT is on that board by the time we get our pick, you guys should have his name and number should be circled on that draft board in that office. That name should be circled this year. I don't want to hear no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And to keep it 100 with you, we need to pair a receiver with CeeDee Lamb. And I'm just going to talk about offense first. The running back situation, we need a run game. Okay? Our run game has been non-existent for a while now. Okay? And that has affected the offense tremendously, because we're passing a lot, but we're doing this thing where it's like getting up the field has never really been an issue for us. You know what I mean? I don't think that's ever really been an issue. One thing that I'll say became an issue is the red zone opportunities that are missed. And Brett, and then our GOAT kicker, Brett, has to carry us with a field goal every time. We don't score on these red zones. And it's obvious as hell that you need a run game if you want to win football games. If you want to score, you need a run game so the offense doesn't know exactly what you're going to do every single time. You cannot just win with just a passing game. The passing game, you can have a strong passing game in a mid run game, but it at least has to be mid. If it's trash, you're not getting that far. Now, some people can bring up the Bengals, where it's like the run game is pretty much but their passing game is, we're talking about a dude that's won the Triple Crown and a dude that's had an MVP season. We don't got that right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. If we play like that, I don't see why we need to play like that when, like I said, we're the Dallas Cowboys. We can go out and get some pieces, and we just didn't want to. We chose not to get these pieces. We could have had Derrick Henry last year, but you heard Jerry. We did what did he say again? He said we couldn't afford Derrick Henry. We couldn't afford Derrick Henry. The richest franchise in the league couldn't afford Derrick Henry. You're acting like you're acting like I don't know. I don't understand where the money's going. I don't know why the money's being used in these certain ways. I'm confused myself. But like I said, it's obvious that we need a running back. We need a run game because we need to balance this stuff out. We're putting too much stress on Dak, and Dak should be Dak. Let Dak be Dak. Dak should not be passing the ball every single play. He can do that. He can do that. But I'm saying that when I saw us at our peak, it wasn't just passing all the damn time. We had a balance. And when I say peak, I'm talking about number one offense, second best offense. Because either way, we've been a top 5 offense for a while now. Even with this trash offensive scheme we got, we've still been a top 5 offense. Just because, like I said, getting to that red zone has never been an issue. We can get the yardage, but we just can't score. We don't score a lot. We get the yardage, but we just don't score a lot. And like I said, we need to pair somebody up with CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb needs help. CeeDee Lamb is getting like 500 targets a year. Okay? Which, like I understand, he's a superstar player, but it's predictable. We got to stop being so predictable. The reason why the teams like the Chiefs can do what they do is because they're unpredictable. Anybody on that team could go off at any moment. Now, we know they want to get the ball to Travis Kelce. We know they do. But even when Travis Kelce's down, someone like Xavier Worthy can pop off. They just picked up DeAndre Hopkins off the back end. And then everybody knows you can't really guard that man. He's like 50 years old, but who knows, bro? And I'm not saying the dude is a dog. I'm not saying he's the number one and like, but DeAndre Hopkins is still a dog. And them hands, you can't teach that. You can't teach his hands. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, they can have somebody pop off at any moment. We don't have that. Okay? Everybody knows who we're going to and what we're gonna do. So I'm saying we gotta switch this up and we gotta stack up. This offseason has to be. We have to take that approach that Howie Roseman is obviously taking in, where it's like we're going all in, because we have, and I don't understand why we won't do this for just a year or two. Just a year or two, just stack everything. Just stack. Go all in. We have young pieces. We have a lot of young pieces on obviously on rookie contracts, and we can build off of this. We don't got everybody on max contracts. We have a lot of young players on our team. We're not an old team. So I just don't understand why we can't just stack and go all in for a year. Now on defense, I would say, and also we lost Zach Martin, so yeah, we need linemen. We need linemen for sure. We can't, because obviously I've been through the years where I've seen Dak run for his life. That was not pretty to watch. I don't ever want to see that life again. Defense, I'm gonna be honest with you. We need to beef up the line. Obviously, we need help in that secondary. Like it's when Trayvon, I don't know what's going on with him. We don't know if he's gonna be healthy again. I don't know. It's looking kind of scary on that situation. So we need secondary help for sure. We need people that can tackle. This tackling problem has been an issue for the Cowboys for a long time. We cannot, and that's why we give up a lot of run game. We give up a lot of 100-yard games, and dudes be cooking us, bro. Dudes be cooking us because we cannot tackle. Nobody on our team can tackle. So we need tacklers. So obviously linebacker, safety, we need tacklers. Okay? And yeah, I mean, like I said, we just need to stack. We need to get another star player. We need that star potential. Like, we can get a Stephon Diggs to pair with CeeDee Lamb. That could put some fear in some of these people's hearts that we're going up against. If we could get a Myles Garrett on defense, you pair Myles Garrett with Micah Parsons. Are you kidding me right now? What do you think is gonna happen? Like, we just gotta think about this stuff. We need to add some fear to these people. They don't care. Like, everybody knows what we're gonna do, and they don't fear us. They don't fear us. They're like, even in the past, there's been, obviously they feared our line. Like, our line has been our staple. When Dan Quinn was our coordinator, our defensive line was the scariest thing that everybody, like, they're like, okay, we can't. And even our secondary was mid, and we didn't have like a crazy secondary. It was like, that line is going to get to the quarterback and they're going to run. They're going to run over them dudes. And like I said, we just got to get to that point. We just got to get there to where it's like we got to add some fear to so many people's heart, and we got to stop being so predictable. Like I said, the division is getting better. The conference is getting better every year. We gotta maintain, and we gotta get somewhere this year. Like we gotta make some improvements.